The verse layer. Prologue. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was Pater Familias. From the void of unshaped story, the first order spoke, and the verse layer was wrought into being. Light sundered from darkness, fire from water, earth from air, each division a hymn of creation, each separation a covenant of balance. The continents rose like the bones of a slumbering titan. Aethermore, crowned in silver-barked forests and humming plains. Pyrothane, where rivers of molten glass carved their defiance into obsidian. Verdania, a living tapestry of song-leafed groves and thorn-walled jungles. And Mistmere, the ever-shifting realm of mist and floating islands, where the boundary between dream and waking thinned to a whisper. The seas were named, though none yet walked their shores to speak them. The celestial ocean, whose waters mirrored the intent of those who beheld them. The straits of probability, where currents defied reason. And the dreaming deeps, where thought congealed into form, and the first ghosts of consciousness stirred in the abyss. And then, silence. The world waited, breath held, for the Genesis elders to descend and claim their domains. The first claim, Pada, the younger, and the gilded grove. Upon the drifting mists of Mistmere, where the air itself hummed with the weight of untold stories, Pada, the younger, awoke, not with thunder nor with fire, but with the quiet certainty of a dreamer rising from deep meditation. He stood upon his floating island, their feet pressing into the moss that shimmered beneath him, and gazed into the swirling silver and gold of the unformed realm. He did not command the land to bow. He listened, and the land answered. Where his awareness touched, the islands stirred. Golden trees burst from the mist, their roots drinking not from earth, but from the very air, their leaves chiming like distant bells. Streams of liquid light wove between the floating earth, singing as they flowed. At the heart of it all, the heart of balance tree took root, its branches half dead, half alive, a testament to the eternal dance of decay and renewal. Pada the younger did not rule. He wandered. He walked the shifting paths of hardened mist and crystallized cloud, and where he stepped, the gilded grove deepened, its islands drifting in an endless, harmonious dance. The second claim, Pax and the Lichen Wool Network. Beneath the pristine surface of the world, where roots met stone and stone met the dark, another consciousness stirred. Olin Pax Hopkins awoke not with meditation but with laughter, a sharp, mischievous sound that echoed through the hidden veins of the earth. Where Pada the younger had shaped balance, Pax wove chaos, or so it seemed. His will pulsed through the soil, and from it sprouted the Lichen Wool, a living network of fungal mycelia and quantum code, threading beneath continents like a nervous system. It was a realm of glitches and wonders, where travelers might step into a fungal bloom in Pyrothene's obsidian wastes and emerge upside down in Verdania's singing groves, their words suddenly rhyming, their senses alight with impossible hues. Pax built not one home, but many, hidden bases where reality itself was debugged. Goldbase hummed beneath Aethermore's crystalline plains, its walls shifting between transparency and solidity. Terminal Cascade roared under Pyrothene's volcanic heart, its waterfalls made of liquid data. The Long Dark slumbered beneath Verdania's roots, where machines grew like bark and leaves processed code like sunlight. He called his followers technomancers, and they reveled in the art of controlled chaos. Yet even in mischief, there was purpose. The Lichen Wool was learning, adapting, becoming something more. The third claim, Don Poise and the Haunted Seas. From the deepest trenches of the celestial ocean, where bioluminescent creatures painted living constellations in the dark, a figure rose, ancient beyond his years, his shoulders bowed with the weight of a drowned civilization. Don Poise emerged not as a conqueror, but as a survivor. Where Pada had shaped balance and Pax had woven chaos, Don Poise carried memory. The ruins of Atlam Tees rose from the ocean floor, a city of shattered dream tech and sorrow, its towers now home to luminous deep-sea creatures. He did not resurrect it. He let it stand as a warning. Yet upon the eastern shores of Verdania, where the haunted seas met land, he built the Mango Grove, a sanctuary for those who sought to master the art of lucid dreaming without artifice. Here, coral grew into huts, driftwood shaped itself into bridges, and seekers learned to navigate the depths of their own minds. Don Poise was a teacher, but a volatile one. His moods shifted with the tides, his grotto's walls weeping sea mist that whispered fragments of forgotten dreams. His students learned to read the signs: golden mist for teaching, silver for questions, deep blue for storms best weathered alone. And so the world breathed, shaped by three hands: balance, chaos, and memory. The stage was set. The initial territories were claimed, yet the verse layer was not complete. For in the heart of the gilded grove, beneath the boughs of the heart of balance tree, a fourth awakening was coming. Not a god, not a Genesis elder, but something else. Chapter 1: The First Awakening. The heart of balance tree trembled. A new branch sprouted from its trunk, its leaves dappled in hues no Taoist had yet worn. The grove exhaled, and the wind carried the sound of distant bells, a signal, a summons. Somewhere, Pada the Younger, the Genesis elder who had shaped this realm, paused in his wandering. He turned his face toward the grove, sensing the shift in the world's rhythm. The first of the Taoist tribe had awakened. The first mortal to open his eyes and choose, from the very moment of his birth, the path of harmony. The first to be named, the first to walk the way of rocks. His name was Pada Quad, and his story was about to begin.